Okay, so I think I want to play 2 games here. We're gonna go ahead and hop in as Vanguard, which is what I usually play, although Infernals is proving to be extremely fun to play. And honestly, that's what matters more to me at the moment. I mean, it's a beta, so there's no saying what's gonna be OP later, so there's no use chasing the OP. Especially because balance tends to shift over the course of a game with every update and things. So definitely don't want to play Infernal just because they're strongest. So of course this is Expedition RTS. While we're hopping into a game, I'll kind of update you on where we're at. I adore RTSers. I am not a high-level player. I hope that I can work my way up that direction, but it can be hard to devote the time necessary just with my life situation. So, that said, I do love to examine the strategies, even if I'm not very fast at executing them. I do try to have a high-level knowledge, if not a high-level play capacity. So, really keep up to date with the pro scene as best as I can, which I'm really hoping that there will be a robust pro scene for Stormgate. Here we go, let's get right into it. Aw, man. I'm not a fan of this map. I do think it's Vanguard favored, though. So it's not necessarily a detriment to how this game is going to go, per se. But, what am I doing? That's not the build. But I do dislike it regardless of what I play. Interesting, early barracks. Alright. So we're up against a barracks first. We're gonna go ahead and bank on, yeah, we're gonna make them commit a little bit more in if they want to attack. And we're gonna bank on getting the command post upgraded to a command center to get a close by option over there. We're gonna leave this guy out here. Because we're going command post first, we're also going to want a small barracks wall with some turrets. That builds nice and fast when we have our overcharge, speeding up the build. I think that's a really fun mechanic. I don't know, it's kind of weird though. Everything builds so slow if you don't do that, that it also feels almost necessary, and I'm not sure if I like that as much. I am trying to use the command card. I don't feel like it's perfect right now. In the beta, there's certainly some awkwardness in what it chooses to do. But I have a feeling that they're really going to improve it for the next, for future phases. And I want to be playing with the optimal strategy and not get used to anything wonky. We have pulled that from the main, which is probably because this is not full saturation, is what I assume that the AI logic is. But this would definitely be the closer base. So, we're going to go ahead and actually switch to some Therium mining. In fact, we're going to go ahead and take 2 off as well. Do this. we're gonna want some Lancers. Although I assume that they were building a barracks for an attack. They did build it kind of in the way of their Therium line. Maybe they were worried I would attack their worker. Okay. We don't have a whole lot of Therium yet, so we're definitely going to be spending that Illuminite instead. Oops, didn't start enough workers. This is why I'm not high level. Things fall by the wayside. Oh, that's right, and we had a plethora of workers, so we're going to want to pull these off of the middle if we can handle it. I don't really have the APM for it, the actions per minute. But, oh. Good there now. Oh, we're missing rounds of production again. It's usually a good practice to do something like this, to keep an eye on things, so you don't forget to do it. Okay, we're gonna want one of these, we're gonna want... You know, we don't want a full wall, I don't think, but let's make sure that they don't have an easy time getting their Lancers in if they so choose. Plus, with each of these there, we can upgrade this command center, and also upgrade these into solar habitats, which will speed up our production here. I should be producing lots and lots of again. Here we go. Perfect. And then later we can use that to speed this up too for attack speed. Okay, let's drop some more barracks. This time I'm gonna do the barracks thing over here to help wall off. Oops, we got too many here. Let's go ahead and move those. Do Therium. We want to keep that Therium enriching, so we're not gonna overdo it. Let's go ahead and move out. Make sure we're gonna go ahead and take some camps and make sure that they haven't taken this. That's good. Take a lot of damage from the speed camp. I'm gonna go ahead and kill that first. Oh. Yeah, went in for an attack. Totally reasonable. Let's go ahead and get some exos of our own. We're gonna focus on damage output before focusing on healing. Those medics are expensive, so pulled one from down there. Weird. Acknowledged. Yeah. See how fast that Therium goes. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get one of these over here. Make sure that we don't get supply blocked. Eek. Actually, let's go ahead and power build that to really make sure that we don't slow down in our production at all. Go ahead and speed that up. I like doing this little trifecta because then you can shift this over to the command center if you need to rebuild workers. Oh shoot, wasn't paying attention. Here we go. This is why we focused on the damage instead of the healing. Nice. We might be able to get a medic actually. Chase them all the way back if we can. Let's go ahead and get the next upgrade going to here. Oh, that's not optimal. Yeah, There we go. Some more of these guys, some more of these guys. Sure, we're still producing. Probably afford to. Oops, that's not it. StarCraft 2 keys. Mixing me up. Okay, it looks like we might be able to press the advantage. Let's go ahead and poke with this force. We have an army back at home, so. Oh, yeah, it looks like they just didn't produce very much. But we probably have this game then. Go ahead and let them run away with the medic. Let's just get their mineral line. Luminite line. Can you tell I have more StarCraft 2 experience than anything else? GG indeed, sir. Alright. Not too shabby. Yeah, getting that first command center up can really give you an economic edge. Well, unfortunately I spent a lot of time this week trying to post some more different kinds of content, and I think that's all we have time for. The beta closes in just 10 minutes. So, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the future with some other content for now, but I'm excited for the release of Stormgate, where we'll be able to get you a lot more Stormgate content. Hoping to cast a lot of games too. I don't really have any replays right now to cast, so that would be the reason why you're not getting any of those yet. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. We'll see you next time on the next expedition.